Hi, orchestra students. This is just a quick reminder about some ways to care for your instrument during the winter and just in general. If you're in beginning orchestra, we've been using our bows for the last couple of weeks. Just a reminder that each time you get ready to play, you want to get your bow tightened enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On my bow, it's about 7 turns. It makes that hair tight enough that you can do the pinky check. No matter what level you're playing at, first year, second year student, or beyond, having your bow tight enough is really important to get your best sound. It just makes everything on the bow work the way it was intended to. Tighten your bow before you rosin it. Quick reminder that how often do we need to rosin? Typically, I find for students in elementary school, it's probably about like once a week or so, because your rosin is good for roughly like 1 to 2 hours of playing. So 60 to 80 minutes, or 60 to 120 minutes of practice. So if you are practicing, if you're doing kind of the 4 days a week, at least 10 minutes each time, I would be rosining my bow probably once a week. Now, if you're playing like 3 or more hours in a week, you'll find yourself probably needing to rosin twice in a week, but not really more than that. There is such a thing as too much rosin. So, just a reminder, when we're rosining, we go down and up 3 times. 2, 3, and we do want to make sure to get that rosin put away right away, because it is made of stuff that can crack if it falls. So what I hate seeing is someone just setting their rosin on their stand and then going to play music, and then all of a sudden the rosin falls and cracks or totally shatters and it's unusable at that point. So protect yourself from that and just use it, put it away. That way you also don't lose it either. So just getting it tucked away in whatever pocket it was in your case. Then you don't have to worry about it. Something I wanted to mention to all of you, just a reminder for good sound, is don't forget to use your cleaning cloth. Look how dirty mine has gotten over the last couple of years. Wow. There are spots that I have gotten a lot of rosin off of certain strings. I had to rub really hard. But if you do this every time after you're done playing, your cleaning cloth will probably stay pretty clean, and it won't be a hard job to do. So how do we do it? After you are done playing, every time you want to take your cleaning cloth, don't just put it on top. You actually do want to kind of get your fingers pinching around. So I'm going to take my cleaning cloth and I'm going to pinch each string and go up and down. I'm going to target this area that my bow usually is. So between the bridge and the fingerboard, that's where most of this rosin is going to sit. But you can also go all the way up, and it just gets some finger oils off those strings too. So target those. So you want to do each string by itself. Looking good. Okay, and then you also do want to clean the body of your instrument too. You can kind of tuck it underneath, get it underneath the fingerboard, and get dust and fingerprints off. And those are just some great ways to keep your instrument clean, keep your strings from getting clogged up with rosin. What can happen? So think of using your cleaning cloth as like brushing your teeth. You want to do it when you brush your teeth, probably twice a day, at least once, hopefully. On a violin or viola or cello or bass, it's every time we play, clean those strings, because rosin does need to get off your strings. If it sits on your strings for too long, it gets gummy and it's really hard to make a good sound. And that's, these black spots on my cloth are where someone had gummy rosin and I had to really, work super hard to get it off, and it sounds terrible. So every time you play, when you're done, clean off those strings and keep your instrument nice and healthy and sounding great. Thanks for tuning in.